Hello again, everybody. This is Migueltio, the North Dakota Latino, and guess what? It's Hispanic Heritage Month. That time from September 15th to October 15th, we're celebrating Hispanic Heritage. And I have a recipe from a friend who sent me some mangoes back in the summer and told me, you know, the best thing to do with the mangoes when I send them to you is chop them up and freeze them so you can save the pulp and make things later. Because sometimes a mango just isn't ready to eat yet. So I did that. And today I'm making mango cream pie. Made all kinds of cream pies, but I've never made a mango cream pie. And I found a recipe for it. Thanks to my friend sending me this mango puree. Well, I pureed it, excuse me. She sent me a bunch of mangoes, and they're totally delicious. And delicious as a puree. So I start off with cup of chopped up egg yolk. I'm going to give that a little bit with my electric mixer just to get it totally liquefied. And there you go. It doesn't take much. And after that, I'm going to add the mango puree. Now I've got the mango puree in the bowl with the beaten egg yolks. I'm going to beat those. Nice and smooth. You can get mango puree at the stores too, some freezer sections, in your local Walmart or your other local grocery store. They'll have it frozen. Like for people that are going to make mango smoothies and things, you can just get frozen mango chunks. Thaw them and beat them very fine. So we get this nice and smooth liquid going on. And this pieces off of your blade. One thing, you don't want to waste any. Then into your bowl you pour a can of sweetened condensed milk. And of course I always use fat-free. Let it drip right in the bowl. This adds some thickness to that cream pie. You can add 2 tablespoons of lime juice to that too before you beat anything. There's one. There's 2. Now you're going to turn that beater on again. Mix it all around so it's well mixed. Then it has a bright color to it. That's what you want to get. And let it go for a good 2 minutes. Check this out. I got this kind of silver mixing ball thing. I'm just settling the blade and I'm letting the bowl spin to do all the turning. Now you can go through all the hassle of making a graham cracker crust, or you can do what most people do and buy one from the store. That's just as good, a lot easier. So you got your crust ready to go, and you pour in your mango cream filling. Guess where it's going to go? A preheated 350-degree oven. There it is, ready to cook for about 25 to 30 minutes. I put a little tray under it because stuff in the oven that's all wet tends to bubble. And you don't want all over the bottom of your oven, and of course then smells like things are burning, and your fire smoke detector goes off, etc., etc. You don't want those things, so always put a little tray under so it doesn't go all over the bottom burner of your oven. And then you got to get out the oven cleaner. So 25 to 30 minutes on 350, and then comes the cream topping. That's later. We'll be back. Once it's out, and nice and set like that. Doesn't that look good? Let it cool on a rack for an hour at least. Now, you could cheat and use Cool Whip or your favorite generic supermarket whipped cream on this stuff, but last time I made this, I used homemade whipped cream, and it was fabulous. So, you come over and you put a pint, 2 cups, of heavy whipping cream into a bowl. And they usually sell this small container that's 2 cups exactly, or 1 pint if you will. Add to it a nice heaping 1/3 cup of powdered sugar. And have out your electric mixer, and away you go. Look at that. It's as thick as your store-bought whipped cream. And let me tell you, it's absolutely fabulous to make it yourself. And that's what the consistency you want. Put it on high when you do the mixer. And just a few minutes, that sugar and that heavy whipping cream will be just like the stuff you didn't spend $2 to $3 on. And what are you going to do? You're going to layer it all over that pie. When the pie cools, it'll have settled, so don't be like, oh my God, it's not so high the way it was when I first got it out of the oven. No, that's what they do with these cream pies. They put cream on them. They don't just call it puree pie. That's why they sit so high when they get served in restaurants and stuff like that. Or you buy the ones in the store, because there's cream on top. And you spread it all around. No, you're not going to use up all of the cream. I mean, you could, but it'd be ridiculous. On this pie, so save it. You can use that cream for other stuff, too. Let's spread it all around. A nice, thick layer. And believe me, you can tell the difference even when you lick these babies. Now, in the oven, I had some lightly warmed coconut. And just like your favorite coconut cream pie, and some of the other ones, banana cream, you put this stuff over the top. Kind of like the icing on the cake, the sprinkling on the pie. Sprinkle it right on. Adds an extra sweetness to that already succulent flavor of the mango, my favorite fruit. We'll serve it later. And look at this, we had a fabulous dinner tonight. We had chilaquiles and a little broccoli to go with it. And look at this pie. Mango cream pie. And there it is, folks. Ready to come out. My wife just had a piece. I'm going to have a piece. And it's amazing. This is Migueltio and Latino saying, have dinner, have veggie, have dessert, like mango cream pie. Have chilaquiles too, you know, and broccoli, but mango cream pie. Hasta luego,